What's up everybody, Llama King here, and yeah, we're playing some Lords Mobile, and what I'm going to focus on today are familiars. If you're not familiar with familiars, then familiarize yourself with this video so that you can be familiar with familiars so you know what familiars to use. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is check out one of my previous videos on what to build, right? How many gyms, how many spires, how many, what are these things, springs and all that good stuff. But in general, one gym, 2 spires, and the rest springs. That's a good start. Okay, so start there. If you're just starting out and you're not sure when you first build your gym and all that good stuff, you are instantly, what am I doing? You are instantly given packs 1A and 1B. I touched base on this real quick on a previous video there a week or so ago, but basically in 1A, if you click on the 1A thing here, you can see what familiars are in that pack. You want to focus on the Territe. Why? Because the Territe has a couple of cool skills here. He has Groundbreaker and Netherquake. Groundbreaker gives you merging speed packs, right? It allows you to merge packs faster. And Netherquake gives you fragments, which you need fragments to do anything with your familiars. So the Territe, focus on that. These other ones, they're junk. These are what you do when you have nothing else to do. Like for instance, the Oak Root gives you timber production, right? Engineer ore production. Jaziak, what is that one? Vault Keeper. You can store more in your vault. Not a big deal. So focus on the Territe on 1A, and then when you go over to 1B, you want to focus on the Aquarius. Remember that one? Wait, how'd she pronounce it? Aquarius. Aquarius, whatever, Aquarius. Focus on the Aquarius. Why? Because the skills, you got this anima production, and more anima production is good, but unless you're like spending money and buying all the stuff you need to upgrade your familiars, the amount of anima you get per day from your springs just from naturally ticking up and giving you anima, not to mention you get packs for free left and right. You'll be full of packs in no time. You don't really need this, but you can get it if you want. But first, get this maxed out as high as you can get it. It gives you more stamina. More stamina, which, as you know, stamina is this stuff. And what do you use that stuff for? You use that stuff in the hero stages, which I will be touching base on hero stages in a later video, and I will do 8-9 is a very popular video. If you haven't checked it out and you're having trouble with this level, I have a video on it. I will do 8-3, 8-6, 8-12, 8-15, 8-18 if I haven't done them yet. I know I've done some levels. I usually do the hard levels, the levels that are key to unlocking heroes or to progressing to get the final stage done so that you can get the medals and all the gear that it provides. Anyway, so back to the familiars. Yeah, so focus on, whoops, oh, I keep going to the gym. So you want to focus on, there we go. You want to focus on Territe, and you want to focus on the Aquarius, right? And in this one, it's basically the same thing. This one gives you more food production. This guy gives you more gold production. This guy allows your supply troops to travel faster. And the Yeti is gathering troops. That's a cool one too. If you do a lot of gathering, especially in KVK and all that stuff, you're going to want that as well. But first, you want to do the Aquarius, right? So focus on those. Once you get to pack 2A and 2B, you want to focus on the Tempesite. Why? Because the Tempesite has fresh air, gives you random troops if you want T1 troops, which T1 troops are only good basically for gathering and meat shields for that matter. But another one it has is energy regain speed, so you can regain your energy so you can monster hunt more, which monster hunting gives you lots of good stuff. And wall defense, not a big deal, but really you want it for the energy regain and the troops if you want them, tier 1 troops, right? Evil Weevil, good for banks like Llama Queen. My bank has this filled out because for one, it gives you 4 hours worth of resources at level 10, right? So you click on it, you get a bunch of resources, and this food production, you need that for a bank, right? Totem Pest, it's good for timber production, and this is what I like, refreshes the cargo ship. Get that as high as you can, as quick as you can. because the more times you can refresh the cargo ship, the more times you might get the special cargo, which is like the red orbs or wolf packs or embers or archaic tombs, right? So the more times you can refresh the cargo ship, the more times you'll get all that good stuff, right? We'll check army talents in a minute here. Strix, you got the infirmary healing speed. That's more for endgame guys who do a lot of attacking, get attacked a lot, wonders battles, all that good stuff. You want to be able to heal your troops faster so you can get them back out on the battle floor, right? Reduces execution waiting time. Not a big deal, right? So Sorcerer. Sorcerer has allied troops travel speed, which isn't really that big of a deal, especially for someone who's growing. Instant completes ongoing transmute. If you do a lot of dark nests and you have, you find yourself deleting lower level essences to make room for the higher level essences, you might want to invest some time in this so that you can instantly complete ongoing transmutations faster and you have a quicker turnover. You'll be able to get more often. Okay, so pack 2A, like I said, Tempesite. There's not 2A doesn't really have anything like amazing in there. 2B, however, you have the Pyrus. This is fun for trolling. Extra supplies, that's okay. Melting Pot reduces transmutation time. Okay, whatever. But this one's cool. If you have the time and the resources to fill this up, and the gems and the skill stones and all that required to use it, go ahead. It's fun to troll with. You can kill a person's lower tier troops even if they're shielded. But it's not mandatory. You don't want to focus on that. One you do want to focus on is the Bonehead. Why? Because the Bonehead gives you Ready to Rumble. Get 3 Coliseum entries at level 1. At level 10, 10 extra Coliseum entries every 24 hours. Every day you get an extra 10. So if you're like me and you're constantly battling first place in Coliseum, that is a must. You have to get that. Okay. Harpy. VIP points. You want to get that done too, because you want your VIP points. The higher VIP level you are, the better perks you get. VIP 15 is the highest, and I've showed you before what VIP can get. What PIV VIP 15 here is just awesome. It gives you all the extra benefits. You get acceleration for 60 minutes, yada 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 yada. But like I said, I like down here the army attack jumps by 10%. That's huge. Army attack. An extra 10% jump. Yeah, you get a jump in the other ones, 5% each, but 10% in army attack, huge. So you want it, you get it, got it, good. So back to here, packs. So yeah, pack 2A, 2B, we focused on that. We showed you Boulder, Krabby, it's all the same stuff, except they have 2 now. One of them gives you stone production. This one gives you max out the ongoing construction. So if you get a construction going and it's 6 days and you don't want to wait for 30 helps, you just click on that and it instantly fills up all your helps. You can finish it and get another one done. You get it maxed out, does it every 8 hours. It's pretty cool. Krabby, that is ore production. Yeah, all right, okay. And player experience boost. If you're a new player and you want to get leveled up quick, you might want to put some points into this so you can get your level up quicker. That's about it in 2B. Sorry, 2A. Yeah, I explained all those. Now, once you get to pack 3, this is where it gets interesting, okay? You want all of these, but what do you focus on, okay? Later players, you're going to focus on the Griffin. Why? Because it gives you quicker training speed. If you're a newer player and you're just starting out and you're castle level 15, but you want troops, go ahead, but I suggest not. There's a lot of other familiars. All this takes a lot of time and resources, so you want to really focus on what you want. Everybody's play style is different, so make sure I'm just trying to steer you down the right path, or make sure you pick what you want that's best for your play style. Homeward Bound, it's cool and everything. A lot of people use this for that trap where you send out as many troops as you can. You make it look like you're weak. You let the guys attack you. They all a bunch of castles will go around you. You fill up with resources. They all start attacking you, and then all of a sudden, bam! You hit that. Your troops all come running in within, I think it's 6 seconds at level 10. Bam! Within 6 seconds, all your troops are there, and all those guys marching. If they don't catch it in time and recall, bam! They hit you. They get capped and they get just murdered. It's fun. It's fun, but very expensive. That is something that you don't want to focus on. Air support. It's again. The Griffin is for later stage dudes, okay? Sorcerer, you want the Sorcerer. Thundering Blitz, cavalry attack is great. Beast of Burden, army capacity, so you can carry more resources while you're gathering and all that good stuff. And in the flesh, it's kind of like the Griffin thingy, but you can, at level 10, five of your armies, if they're out gathering, as soon as they hit that tile, bang, you can hit it. They'll collect the whole tile and start marching back. So if you can send your troops to a level 5 tile, what's really fun is you wait for somebody that you hate. Okay, don't just do this to troll, but someone's marching to a level 5 tile. You get there first, speed up, get there. You hit that ability. It just, you know, it takes the whole tile, and it's not even there for them to fight for. It's actually quite fun. But what you want to focus on is the cavalry attack. That will help with attacking and for like guild showdown and all that stuff. Other than that, it's choice. Go by what you want for your play style. Jemming Gremlin. This is like the #1 that you focus. As soon as you unlock pack 3, you go right to the Jemming Gremlin. You get this maxed out. Grants you 200 to 400 gems at maxed, 1,000 to 2,000 gems every 2 days. That doesn't sound like much, but it is. It adds up. The other gem gathering speed, put some points into that, so when those gem loads come out, you can collect those as quick as you can. And construction speed, hey, who doesn't like to build things faster, right? But the #1 thing, pack 3, Jemming Gremlin, Stroke of Fortune. Get that done, right? The next one you want to do is the Trick Star. You want to get those lucky stars, don't you? Level 10 grants 3 random Holy Star items every 2 days. That's huge. That's awesome. If you love the Labyrinth, you're going to love this guy. You know how many times I've clicked it and gotten 3 10,000 stars? That's 30,000 stars. Bang, just like that. More often, it's 100. There is 1,000, and then there's 10,000. It's awesome. You got to get it. And then this, bam. Research speed, you want that, right? Everyone loves research. And then Astral Essence, ranged attack. Right, so you want every single one of these maxed out. The Trick Star is one of the best familiars because each and every one of his skills is just stellar. It's awesome. But #1, lucky stars. Get that maxed out immediately. Magus is great for the Mystic Bonds. You can merge 5 extra packs at a time at max. Then he's got the Dark Assistance, kind of like the construction one. Fills up the ongoing research bar. So if you got a really big research, it's 17 days. You don't want to wait. You want to do a hell event or something, but you want to wait for all the helps. You click that, boom, fills up your help bar, knocks off a couple of days, and bam, you can finish her and get the next one going. Sacrificial Offering, Altar Stat Boost, Duration. That's endgame, right? That's for endgame guys. And then you've got the Mole Shaman. The Mole Shaman, what does he got? Well, you can increase your infirmary capacity. I'm having trouble talking. Sorry, guys. Got a little bit of a sore throat. But I don't have COVID, I swear. So infirmary capacity is, you can hold more in your infirmary, obviously. And Nutty Power is infantry attack is great. So you want to get that too, right? Rapid repair for your wall. If you're into that thing and you get attacked a lot and you want your wall back up to full health, give her a shit, but I wouldn't even bother. So basically, you focus on Jemming Gremlin, Trick Star, and the Mole Shaman. Now, which ones do you focus on for attack? There's 3 of them, right? I already showed them to you. Sorry, right? Sorcerer, Thundering Blitz, Cavalry Attack, Trick Star, Astral Assistance, Range Attack, and Mole Shaman, Nutty Power, Infantry Attack. That's the 3 you want to focus on for big boosts in your attack abilities. And that's about it. That's what you want to focus on. Now, when you do get to pack 4, this is where the big boys come out. Like the Mecha Trojan, Cavalry Max HP, great. Most of these are all for like attacking and stuff. There's not very much utility in these ones. Army Defense. And then their support skill is usually some sort of attack skill. But this one, like, it increases your max coalition size by 30,000. 125,000 at max. That's okay. That just adds more troops to your rallies and stuff, which is good. But, like, what you want to focus on, let's go. Pack 4, what do you want to focus on? The Hoarder. Holy crap. Look at this. Trove Expansion and Payday. I have these maxed out on Llama King. Grants 3 random jewels every 3 days. You know how many times I've gotten purple attack jewels? You know, range and infantry. I love this. This is where I get most of my jewels now. Anyway, it's almost like every 3 days you're buying 3 chests, 3 jewel chests. It's free. Skillful hands, merging speed with your skill stones. If you're into that thing, skill stones are used for, you know, your abilities like this, the Trojan horse. You need skill stones, right? You have to make them. That using these can get very expensive. But like I said, if you get there and you have the resources and the money, because you're going to need money, go ahead. Sabrefang, I love. Monster Hunt travel speed, great. And this, you've seen me use this quite a bit. Adds 15 hunts in a row. So bam, you hit that. You start a fresh new monster, but don't change monsters because it'll delete it, right? You won't be able to use that ability on that monster. If you hit that monster with that ability on hit another monster and go back, you're back to 1 hit, right? Because you've erased it. But it adds 15 hits right off the bat, bam. So your very first hit is actually your 16th hit. Huge damage boosts, right? And wild support, cavalry defense. If you like defense, I haven't focused on any of that yet because I'm focused on all the attacks. I think there's army HP on some of these, isn't there? Title Titan, yeah, there is. Infantry max HP, there you go. Boom. So, see, I focus on that, and I don't put any points into that. And this one relocates an enemy's turf. That's kind of fun, but it's a waste again, right? So don't even bother with that. Maggot. It's got barracks capacity. If you want to train more troops at a time, that's up to you. Wouldn't really focus on it. Infantry defense, and then reduces an enemy's resource production. Another troll thing. It's a waste. I wouldn't even bother, right? Snow Beast. Pound the ground, Darkness Coalition, Army travel speed. Okay, if you do a lot of dark nests and you want to be able to get there quicker, but not necessary. I wouldn't waste time. Range defense, again, wouldn't waste your time. Seasoned Courier, wouldn't waste your time. It's not worth it. So in Pact 4, really what you want to focus on is that Hoarder. Get that Hoarder done, then focus on the Sabrefang because monster hunting gives you lots of good stuff, so you want to get that up and going, and then once you get all of the utilitarian ones done, the ones that give you gems and jewels, the ones that give you speed ups or resources or fragments, get all those done first. Then focus on stuff like this, infantry max HP and all that good stuff. Grim Reaper, this is the one that everyone was afraid of right here. Kills 20,000 to 50,000 troops in an enemy's barracks. Will not exceed 5% of the total number of troops. Higher tier troops will be targeted first. So T4, now T5, will be targeted first if they have them. If they only have T3, T2, and T1, T3 will be targeted first. You actually can do a lot of damage with this at max, especially if more than one person fires this off at someone. You can actually hurt them pretty good, but it's expensive, very expensive. I think it's like a couple 100,000 gems or 100 and some odd thousand gems, bunch of skill stones. It's you never see it being used, and when you do, it's in the Wonders battles, not the Wonders battles, the Baron battles and the Emperor battles and all that stuff. With all the guys that spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on this game and just have money coming out of their butt and don't know what to do with it. Anyway, so that's a good start for you guys. If you have any questions, put it down in the comments. I'll try to answer as many questions as I can. But if you follow this little tutorial, it will bring you down the right path into unlocking the most beneficial familiars and the most beneficial skills that they provide. I will do another video on what you want to do with your familiars as for their talents. Okay, see how these say talented? See how this doesn't? No army talent, right? If they say talented, which they won't, once you click on it, that talented goes away. It's because I just updated this on my computer. So that's why these are all saying they're talented. They're telling me, hey, these all have talents, do something. We will do another one on talents. A lot of these are useless and you don't even want to waste your time on them. Others are like a must, right? For instance, a must, I'll tell you right now, is the Aquarius. Drown out, right? Go over to the army talent. See, I've got it level 9 right now. At level 10, it reduces your army max HP, your enemy's army max HP by 15%. Right at the beginning of a battle, bam, he comes out, lowers your opponent's army max HP, everybody's HP by 15%. That's huge. Stacked on top of, say, you have Trickstar, right? You've got the ranged attack, and then the other good ones are like ones like this, like Last Dance. It increases your infantry max HP by 80% for 10 seconds when 10% of your infantry troops have fallen. You gotta be careful with those though, because you have to have infantry, and it won't trigger until 10% of your infantry have fallen. So during attacks, when you only send 250,000 troops, that's beneficial because 10% of your specific troops will fall pretty quickly. If you're being attacked and you have them on your wall and you have 2 million infantry, you gotta wait for 200,000 infantry to die before that is triggered. You get it? You got it? Good. But anyway, we'll do an in-depth video on talents at a later date. But for now, that's all. So, in the meantime, get out there and have fun. Keep calm, and Llama on.